So, our formerly concerning neighbors are showing fewer and fewer signs of being any threat whatsoever. And the game gave us a Gaia moon. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Toxoids in our Heralds of the Dark Nova series. By the way, has Stellaris ever looked more like Dyson Sphere Program than it does in this moment? Think about it for a minute. See what I mean? Yeah? That's what I thought. So this is Yarrick B2A, which is now properly showing as a Gaia world after I exited the system and came back in. And we have a colony ship on the way. We also have an archaeology event site pending, so let's take a look at what that is, and then we're going to continue watching our fleet maraud around our territory now that we've cleared out some of the threats, and now that the asteroid we were trying to intercept definitely intercepted, or now that the asteroid we were trying to intercept definitely impacted our colony of Krail, rather, not Krail, Krail. That's an I. Looks like two L's, but it's an I and an L. Krail got hit by an asteroid. It was very sad. Now, there's only one population on that planet. It's going to take a while for them to rebuild, but you got to believe. You know, we're assembling there, and they're gonna pull through. We got kind of distracted by the fact that a Gaia planet was then immediately gifted to us. So let's see what's going on here. Their archaeological team has made an unexpected discovery. Embedded within the station walls is a hidden surveillance system that seems to have been feeding visual and auditory information to a single point somewhere within the station's core. Someone was monitoring the disciples at all times, even in their most private moments. In some places, the equipment has been torn out or sabotaged. Closer to the central hub are signs of violence and disruption. It seems as though at some point the inhabitants discovered they were being monitored. Curious. So this is going to be the Oracle. Spoiler.
Special project complete.
The Null Void. The dimensional portal on Krail leads to a dimension of pure entropy. It is difficult to even get sensor readings because the very energy of our pings is rapidly dissipated. Oh, so it's not the alternate dimension anymore. This is the first time I've ever gotten this, I think. Our best theory is that this null void is a dimension where the majority of 0-point energy is negative. And so any positive energy, which was once present, has long since been used up. Knowing this, it might be possible to construct a weapon which can use the null void's energy destruction, or the null void's energy destruction offensively. So I gain the null. This feels like another. Did the game just give me something else? What's the null void beam, Legion? What is this thing that I just gained access to? Hold on. Just... Oh my god. Oh my god. Get the F out of here. That is absurd. All right, let's finish researching shields. I don't understand. Maybe I'm starting to question whether or not instant difficulty does make things easier in some ways that I didn't anticipate coming into the series. But I played my practice games on Ensign, and this didn't happen. I didn't play on a higher difficulty and then step down for the series that I was going to play. I kept it on the difficulty I'd been practicing on. Because I haven't played Stellaris regularly in a while, and I wanted to get back into it with the channel being back online. Anyway, sorry, thinking out loud. The library. We can now piece together what became of the Ilani's attempted immortality. It appears that far from bringing them everlasting life, they created a terrible menace, a swarm of microorganisms capable of multiplying rapidly and almost instantly devouring any organic matter, as must have happened to our team's lost member. The resulting cataclysm wiped out much of the population. The survivors splintered into two groups, one unwilling to give up EFAL 6, looked to the depths, recreating their civilization in airtight pockets such as the one we found. However, this solution proved unsustainable in the long run, and eventually the microorganism found its way into their habitats. The caves became their tombs. Ooh. The other group instead went into exile, enforcing a planetary quarantine. By utterly obliterating the surface, rendering it uninhabitable, they would henceforth live in small enclaves and dedicate themselves to preserving the lost knowledge of their civilization. Their ultimate fate is unknown to us, but one of the data crystals indicates they were headed for the Luam system. So we can say this microorganism will make a fine weapon, and so we would gain the killer microorganism modifier, giving the following effects. Begins the remnant of a remnant event chain, or we can say Quarantine the planet, allowing only careful study. I don't know if I like the idea of harnessing this killer microorganism. I think I would rather just quarantine the planet and allow for careful study. That seems like the choice that is more in keeping with these guys.
Situation log updated.
So this begins an event chain of some kind. Remnant of a remnant. Sanctuary. Alright, so I don't know if we've actually discovered that system yet. It said the Lawam system. Yeah, we haven't discovered the Lawam system yet. So for whatever reason, we don't have access just yet. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and build those mining stations, please? This science ship. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. You were excavating this particular site. So why don't I bring you up here? Because there are a couple up here that need your attention. And we are very close to being able to add Zubin to our territory. Thank God. Let's do it. Oh, the birth of the Galactic community. This is a historic day. Several of the galaxy's prominent spacefaring empires, including the Ullyxr Collective, have announced the creation of the Galactic community. This supranational organization will serve as a forum where matters involving the entire galaxy can be discussed and decided upon. As one of its founding members, we can take pride in this milestone of galactic history. A great day for the galaxy. All right, so we're about to make contact with a number of civilizations. Probably. Maybe not. There we go. Polity of Abdera has joined the Galactic community. Kelazon Republic. Human Alliance. Ooh. Let's see if there's any other logos that I recognize. None that I appear to have created. All right. So currently, the first act that's been proposed is the Guardian Angels Act. Diplomatic weight from fleet power is reduced. Defense and army morale is increased, and army upkeep is increased. Yeah, we're opposing that because we have a hostile enemy that we would prefer to fight head on, and that act will kind of hinder that by reducing our diplomatic weight from the power of our fleet. No, thank you. Can I build a starbase yet? In like a month I'll be able to. Okay, so we have our espionage event that we began at the end of the last episode. At 8 minutes into the episode, I was like, oh yeah, it's going to start as soon as the episode starts. Watch. Nope. Mission accomplished. Our operatives have completed their information gathering operation and have sent a dossier detailing their findings. So I've increased the maximum infiltration level.
Innovation rollout.
What do we have here? Good. Shields. The Human Alliance has closed their borders. Okie dokie. Why you haters, humans? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and research the Null Void Beam because why the F not? Wow, everyone's closing their borders. All right, hang on. We have some combat happening here. This is not going to take long. Let's slow down to speed 1 and enjoy. Wow. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. Guess I'll go eat worms. I'm sorry. Establish embassy. The Triac corporate. Didn't you just talk trash as soon as you met us before? No. You just want intel. That's what you want, sir. You just want information. All right, so let's go ahead and do the research project and then survey the system. That is an ocean world that we're going to be able to take there. Go back up to speed 2. What do we have here? We have traced the wiring to a temple complex devoted to the worship of the Oracle and her clergy in the station's central node. Within the Oracle's chambers, instead of a divine entity, resides an enormous AI nexus of the Oracle brand. Wires extend from its core like a nervous system through the entire station. Secret communications between the inhabitants revealed there was a failed attempt at storming the temple and deactivating the Nexus. It seems likely that the society collapsed when it became known that their lives were not governed by divine will, but by a prophetic computer. Restarting the Nexus will require extensive repairs. Curious. Oh, wait, now we do have access to this system. Ooh, goodness, that is far away. Sad day. That's a little farther than I was expecting. All right, River's Break, Standing Edge. Let's go ahead and say... There we go.
Anomaly found.
Faint traces of weapon radiation indicative of a military spacecraft have been detected on Escant. Leave B for now, please. I think what I'll do is have one of my other scientists look at that anomaly, because that anomaly is going to take almost 2 years to research. Governing ethics shift in the Kelazon Republic. Following a long period of growing support for the Kelazon Purity Party, the Kelazon Republic has finally embraced the faction, adopting their core values and policies. As a result of bringing this faction into their government, they have become more outwardly xenophobic. Okay. That will probably not be good for our relationship, which was already not good. Would be my guess. Let's build that starbase in Zubin, rather.
Spaceborne life form encounter.
We've got a couple of things we can build here. Then we'll see how that combat's going. I guess an energy grid would be a good idea at this point, because I have a lot of energy production on my home planet. Grimvoss, looks like you need some housing, so why don't I go ahead and build you a housing district so you can expand. I don't have any duplicate colony names, do I? No, I do not. Perfect. Have I sent a colony ship to that? Yes, I have. All right, let's see how this goes.
Special project complete.
Carabiniers, old with defects. Likely due to the vessel being a civilian transport, the shipboard databases were not fully scrubbed as part of the decommissioning process, so while nothing else of value was found aboard the ship, our data scientists have managed to recover partial references to unknown alien technologies, so this gives us standardized destroyer patterns as a technology option. Not as a technology, but as an option to research. Alright, so these guys are going to die fast. There's one of the reinforcing ships coming in. It's a new destroyer. Excellent. All right, and it does look like there are additional ships here and a Savannah world. Completely accessible to us. Not a problem at all. Holy crap. I cannot right now. This is one of the most generous starts, if not the most generous. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is the most generous start I've ever had in Stellaris. Ever. I've played this game since it came out. I've taken some breaks, like I said, but for the most part, I've just... I cannot even right now. This is nuts. Alright, so we're going to wait here with that construction ship because they can expand. Grimboss is building their hive district to deal with that particular population problem.
Innovation rollout.
Null Void Beam is done, so I'll be able to modify designs momentarily to incorporate that in place of the lasers, because that's a much more powerful laser than what I had before. Yeah, it kind of negates the need for me to even study this technology now that I have null void beams. So I'm going to go for research station output increases in general. Let's go ahead and replace everything that has lasers. Okay, so it doesn't do a ton of damage. Yeah, we're doing it. Alright, there's that. Okay, there's that. And then finally we have you guys. It's so worth it. Just with... Oh, I forgot about regenerative hull tissue. Holy crap. Hang on. Hang on. This needs to be added to, like, everything. Yeah, this finished an episode or two ago, and there was just a lot going on. I'm glad I remembered. Let's see. I'd rather have this there. Perfect. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to work on all of the ships. Until I have better reactors, which I will. So that's good enough to start. Turned on the console for a minute there by accident. All right, so now we're going to hit these guys, and then there are going to be a lot of upgrades made to those ships. It's a pretty high-stakes fight. They've got some bigger mining drones here. But again, I have lasers now, which change... Lasers do a lot more damage. Let's see. One of the small moonlets orbiting the gas giant has been identified as a promising mining site. A more thorough survey will have to be conducted to determine whether a mining operation would be feasible or not. Okay. Research that. Yeah. Again, when you look at... Oh, wait. Hang on. Did I misinterpret? Yeah, no. These do... So the null void beams do additional damage to shields. Oh, interesting. So the null void beams are not... Okay, I didn't misinterpret what the value of the beams was. That's the question I was asking. But in terms of their ability to replace... Oh, so these are actually like really powered up. Okay, hold on. Nope. Hang on. This changes everything. So they're actually... more powerful versions of the coils. So I think I want to incorporate these partially. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get away with this. Hang on. I see what's happening now. Okay, so I'm going to split these designs. Well, that's not really necessary, is it? I'll just take that off. There we go. Okay, so... Yeah, see, this one, I want to have that and a laser. That's what I want on that. And then this one, we can have... the medium weapon be that. On this one, we can have... let's have the medium weapon be the null void beam. Okay, so this is really interesting. So I also have fusion missiles here, so I'm tempted to kind of... I might just make a missile platform. But what I'll do is split these. There we go. Yeah, I did misinterpret that cue. So they are like better versions of the coil gun damage type. They damage shields. I was thinking about it in reverse. I'm glad I caught that. Okay. It's just heuristically, like my brain immediately went to, okay, they're more powerful lasers. That's what they are. It's a null void beam, but it's the opposite, which I suppose makes sense. All right, so spawning pools and a sensorium suite. Yep. Caster, you need I would say you need more minerals, my friend. So there's that. Okay, so now I guess it's just a matter of reinforcing the fleet, and we're gonna send that entire group back to the Omen Station for upgrades, and then we'll reconsider maybe whether or not yeah, we'll have to reconsider whether or not to attack these particular groups. Let me note something real quick. Okay. I'm very close to wanting to start closing off some of these sections of the outliner just to make it a little easier to scroll, so I'll probably do that soon. It's saying that I don't have the ability, but I definitely do. I just have to have enough money to do it. There we go. Mining stations. Now, as I recall, we were sending, yes, our archaeologist up here. So excavate site, please. All right, let's go back to speed 2 and let things coast for a bit.
Accretion complete.
Hive Nexus research is complete. Ooh, nice. Available envoys +1. I think I want to go ahead and go for that like right now, because we need that. We need the extra envoy. We've needed them since like 3 or 4 episodes ago. So let's do that. Precious Moon. A more detailed scan of one of the many natural satellites orbiting the gas giant Kalima L4 has revealed a deposit of precious metals and minerals that was overlooked in the initial survey. Although the moon is very small, it has a stable orbit around its primary and appears tectonically stable. An excellent find. Nice. All right, so survey there. Wait, no, survey there. I didn't do the shift click properly. Research project there. Research project there. Survey system. Survey system. Then auto-explore it, if there's anything left to auto-explore it, which I frankly doubt there is. All right. I'm going to go ahead and build a starbase in Escant, because I feel like I need to go ahead and lock down this chain here before I discover any aliens trying to beat me in from the opposite direction. That would be annoying. Let's upgrade these defense platforms. What is our station's defensive power looking like right now? 11.1k. That's a lot right now for this stage in the game. They would have to bring quite a force just to get past that station. And then they have this station behind it, which is 6.6k. Haven't built any platforms yet, but I'll get to it. Okay. So we have our first ascension perk in the subterfuge, or not ascension perk, our first tradition in the subterfuge tree. Code breaking +1, operation skill +2, tracking 10. Encryption +1, chance to evade +5. Let's go ahead and say subterfuge drones.
Accretion complete.
We want to collect more and more good information. The Senate floor is in session. The Galactic community is now voting in a new resolution to decide if it will become galactic law. So, oh, that reminds me. Did that other resolution pass? Did it get... Oh, okay, I guess it got proposed, but a bunch of other ones got proposed as well. So I voted no to the Guardian Angels Act. But the Senate floor is voting in favor of the Galactic market. Man, there are a lot of empires that have a higher diplomatic weight than me. We're going to have to change that. Primarily by making more fleets, I would imagine. All right, Grimboss has the ability to build... Ooh, look, mode harvesting traps. Yep, that's happening right now. Let's see, I need some minerals to do these upgrades. I can definitely arrange that. I need 77 more. Of course I do.
Establishing lithosphere.
Okay, give the order to upgrade a few more stations there.
Ships upgraded.
Yeah, the Thera station is at 12.4k now.
Lithosphere. System survey complete.
Got a couple of new colonies starting. Man, this is just starting to feel like we're cruising.
System survey complete.
Excuse you? Oh, no, you did not. No, you did not. That's our system. I'm pretty sure that might even be one of the archaeological sites for the precursors, so no, you're not taking that from me. I will take that back. That's very frustrating. Okay. I literally spotted that construction ship in the same moment that it was taking the system from me. Damn. Well, I still have gotten a lot, so I'm not going to complain, but that's disappointing because the loss of that, the access to that archaeological site. Okay, so... yeah, we are seeing a decline in our mineral production, probably just because of the sheer number of upgrades that I've done. So let's go ahead and improve that here. Encounter in Elyathion. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Elyathion system. We should find out whether they are capable. So they're called the Gamma aliens. I still don't have another envoy, so it's like, this is my third first contact. Alright, for whatever reason I only see two. Maybe because one... oh yeah, one of them got resolved on their own. They contacted us. Okay, I can build there, but I'm not going to just yet. Let's build those mining stations. Oh, so the Upsilon aliens, they're an enclave. I didn't notice that till just now, but that's good to know. And the embedded stratum is on its way back to Omen. Still got a ways to go. But we're at 5k fleet strength now.
Innovation.
And that's before upgrades, so we're going to be able to take care of some of the more powerful enemies. Alright, good. Research station output has just been improved by 10%. What else can we do? Listening post? Yes. Please. Please and thank you. I would like that addition to my technology tree. That would come in handy. What's this? First contact. Yeah, I know. Alright, how are we looking compared to these? So they're still inferior to us, pathetic in terms of fleet power. We're going to keep making it that way as much as possible. Alright, Balkanvoss does need some kind of upgrade, so why don't we go ahead and say mining district, because obviously that's the core resource that appears to be degrading fastest, so we want to make sure that stays built up. Nice. Abandoned terraforming equipment. We've got a couple of things here. Since our initial settlement of Kiln Edge, several anomalies in the moon's biosphere have been discovered. The ecosystem is unstable and has not developed, so this is a desert world, according to projected models for a world of this type. Our scientists suspect outside tampering, and these suspicions have now been confirmed. A few of our colonists have stumbled upon a large underground terraforming complex that was built thousands of years ago. The equipment was apparently deactivated in the middle of the terraforming process, leaving the moon's biosphere in its current unfinished state. If we supply enough power, we should be able to reactivate the machinery. There is no telling what the end result will be like, however. So who could have built this? Right. Also, hidden worlds. Our engineers have restored the Oracle's nexus to an operative state, but not without first disabling its defensive system. Evidence suggests it may have been responsible not only for keeping the station's inhabitants alive, but also for killing them. It ran complex computational models that forecast their lives with an estimated accuracy of 75%, correcting divergences and incapacitating future troublemakers before they could disrupt divine order. It has indicated that it wishes to speak to us. Initiate communications. The Oracle manifests as an elaborate 3D hologram of a tall arthropoid female clad in long flowing robes. She bows her head in greeting, then stares emptily ahead with hundreds of huge, orbed, unseeing eyes. They glow dimly in the gloom as she speaks. Welcome to Divinity Station, friends. I cannot help but notice that you have disabled my security system. May I implore you to restore it immediately? I can assure you that it is only there for your protection. What happened to the inhabitants of this station? I have a failsafe that requires me to terminate a trial in the event of a code 034N deviation. The research had become a threat to the Republic. What is a code 034N deviation? The test subjects had developed free will. Free will can only be abolished with nerve gas. What trial? My trial. I was designed to build and maintain a society free of crime and suffering. A utopia in which every citizen was instilled with divine purpose and lived up to their full potential, unfettered by indecision and desire. What is the Republic? The Republic is no more. Back to our other questions. What are you? I am Oracle, an artificial intelligence gifted with the sight. My software allows me to predict your future with a divine accuracy of 74.99999%. I sense great doubt in you, great danger ahead. Your society is riddled with crime and deviation. I can make the pain go away. So, you could say, you will aid in the administration of our empire and would gain monthly unity, which we honestly don't need, because we're already a hive mind. Or we can say, is that a quantum multicore processor? We could sure use that and gain a ton of influence, engineering, research in a lump sum, and 1,000 alloys. Mine. Wait, please don't go. My prediction models show that without my aid, your civilization is headed for imminent collapse within the next 5,348 years and 297 days. I will take good care of you. My programming guarantees it. Okay, so this is... Our models predict your bright future as a toaster. Dismantler. Oh, wow. You will never become one with a hive machine. Oh, that's satisfying. Okay, well, let me very quickly make... Well, no. We have a number of decisions to make, but we're past the 30-minute mark here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode. And in the next one, we are going to have to think about what to do with the Kelazan Republic, while we also think about taking back this particular system that was just taken from us. I kind of want to just take this entire arm of systems so that, and also there's an L-gate there, I kind of want to take that from them so that it's not as much of a problem for us. But that wasn't necessarily an act of aggression that they committed there, as much as it was just me not noticing in time that there was going to be a problem when there was definitely a problem. So I'm getting some starbases queued up now, thanks to those resources we just gained. And it looks like, yeah, this is the science ship that was researching previously. Let's see if there's any additional... Yeah, we can research this anomaly here, and then I can send them on a trek. And it looks like the gamma aliens we encountered were here in this system. Thankfully, there are no starbases of any kind, but we're going to have to keep an eye on things because we have some competition in this direction, and I want to seal off this area here while we kind of control this lane of systems and build the same kind of multi-station defense that I've set up in a couple of places already. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.